Does the Bible speak of an age of accountability?
Does the Bible speak of an age of accountability? Yes, there are ages of accountability for different functionings. For an example, under the law, a Jew had to be 20 years of age to perform duty in service in the military. As a high priest, there was an age of accountability. They had to be 30 years of age. When it comes to a child being reared, the parents have a responsibility to train a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. At the same token, a child is admonished by God to obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor thy father and thy mother, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may go well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth. Beyond that, we see that in the Old Testament, there were kings that did right at a very young age before the Lord, and there were kings that, from God's viewpoint, that did not do right before the Lord. And even a child in Proverbs 20:11 is known whether his work is pure or not. So there's a balancing act relative to nurturing and training a child, and a child acting responsibly in obedience to their parents, coupled with the fact that ultimately, in the end, God understands the demeanor of the heart and can conclude, based on that knowledge, as to how things play out on God's part for that individual, whether they would choose Christ and or not. Obviously, when someone's not born from the womb, they haven't done either good or evil, as Romans chapter 9 touches on. So it's a balancing act. Ultimately, you and I have to trust that in the end, God understands fully how this would play out, and we have to leave that in the hands of the Almighty.